Hey there guys, today I would like to offer some advice on coming out and what is the best approach when deciding if you should come out or not come out. Whether you're LGBTQ, atheist or non-religious in some sense, or even if you're on the autism spectrum, it seems that for a very long time people have always been wondering when is the best time to come out, should I come out, who should I come out to, and etc, etc. As much as I would love to be in a position to say that everyone should come out, you should just do it and do it now, that's not always the most ideal and realistic approach for everyone, because everyone is not living in the same surroundings. You're not all living with like-minded people who will accept you no matter what. It is the truth, it is a harsh and sad reality. I wish that wasn't the case, but for many people it is the case, and I would advise caution. When regarding younger people coming out, teenagers and such, you really need to put your survival first. And when I say survival, I am of course talking about your general safety and your living situation. You don't want to be thrown out on the streets, and sometimes this does involve waiting things out and, keeping things to yourself. And while keeping things to yourself, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't talk about it to anyone. You can still talk to very close friends about this if you know that you can absolutely trust them for sure. If you know you can absolutely trust them for sure, and they're not going to betray you or treat you any differently or be judgmental towards you, and you know for sure that you can trust them, then you should talk to them about this. And just so you can talk to someone about this. However, if you're not in a position where you can talk to a close friend or family member about this, then there's various different support networks online. There's forums for the LGBTQ, there's forums for atheists, there's forums for people on the autism spectrum, and then there's youth groups that you can join. So I would suggest for a young LGBTQ person or a young atheist or someone who thinks they could be on the autism spectrum, that they take advantage of these support networks and just to talk to someone about this. Because if you are in a position where you can't talk to any of your family or friends about this, you should really just talk to someone about this. Because there's far too much cases of young teenagers taking their own lives, and we all really need to be doing what we can to do to prevent future young suicides or suicides in general from happening. However, in saying that, if you are in a secure position where you're not going to be thrown out on the streets, you're not going to be put out of a job, if you feel secure in that sense, well then by all means do come out. Embrace who you are, embrace your individuality, embrace your true self, and really just defy anyone who tries to stop you from basically being you. And regarding who you should come out to and how you should come out, you really only need to tell who you're comfortable with telling, and on a need-to-know basis. You don't need to tell every single person that you come across. So if you want to tell a close friend or a family member, the best way to say it is to just say it. You don't have to turn it into this big dramatic thing. Just say it and keep it short and keep it simple, and hopefully the people who you are telling can be accepting and support you no matter what. And if they don't, there is still other support that you can reach out to. The support groups that I mentioned, the online communities. You can reach out to these networks and you can talk to people who can encourage you to carry on being yourself and being truthful, and to carry on with your life and becoming a stronger person as you progress, going through your life as the true, honest version of yourself. So in short, I guess it really does depend on the person and their situation, and if you are going through a situation where you feel you do need to come out, I guess just use your own good judgment, and I wish you the very best of luck. And look, as always guys, I do encourage your comments and your feedback on this topic. This topic was actually inspired by a comment on a previous video, so I do read your comments. I don't always get the chance to respond immediately, but I will respond eventually. I do work full time, so sometimes it's hard balancing the two schedules of YouTube and work. But I do read your comments and I do try to respond to every single one of them. So thank you all for watching, for subscribing and for liking. I do very much really appreciate the support. And until next time, freedom, peace and love to you all.
Hey Internet, if you like this video, be sure to check out some of my other videos. Click on the video on the left for the previous Irish Humanist video, or click on the video on the right for the previous Nerdy Keith video.